So we got an update on the COVID-19 pandemic. After the global shutdowns, we kind of eased the virus and we kind of got a little bit of a break, but not enough nations did their homework on how to make sure that the future is a little bit brighter with this virus, and we're in a big trouble here in the United States. Okay, so what's been happening yesterday? Well, yesterday was 26,000 new cases, only 267 deaths, but that's we're going to talk about that in a second. Today is already 29,000. It's only 7 p.m. here on the eastern seaboard. India, Russia, and a number of other countries are still up there. Who's the leader in the new cases? It's the United States and Brazil. That's today, and yesterday that's also the case. So what's happening in the United States? The states that opened up are doing really bad, right? Yesterday, even today, California at almost 5,000 new cases, multiplying like crazy. Texas multiplying like crazy. People going to the clubs out there already. They're bugging out. They've got no fucking senses. They're not wearing masks. They think it's all over, going back to their bubblegum fucking retard lives. Now, it's just, I'm a little upset about it because I see people, it's like they just wait for the government to tell them, okay, go back out, and then they just want to go out there and do whatever. The virus didn't go away just because the government said so. You got to understand, use your own fucking head here. So this is what's happening in California. It's on the upswing. What's going to be the bottom line here, okay? The bottom line is that within 3 months, if we don't shut down the government again, which I don't want, but if you don't, you're going to have a horror show on your hands. That's the COVID-19 update. The virus is slowly creeping. Do you think that we've seen this virus? We've seen it in New York for real. New York got hit the fucking hardest. 20,000 or 30,000 people died just here in this city from it before we even locked down. And so we had it a little bit accelerated. Now, when that many people are dying, basically at the height of the virus, we were all locked inside. The streets are completely empty and nothing but sirens back and forth all day long. That's really the future that we're looking at. It's going to get nasty. It really is going to get nasty. And all you have to do is just wear your mask and be very careful. It's hard to work in a mask all day. It's hard to speak in a mask all day. It's hard to breathe in a fucking mask all day. But you got to keep small circles. You got to avoid major areas. And you got to wear a mask if you're there. Right? It's tough. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Do what you have to do. But this is a coronavirus update. 2-3 months, it's going to be all hell breaking loose. We're in for a wild ride. This virus is going to be here for a while. We want to get vaccinated if that's even possible. But the death rate, on the other hand, is on the low, right? Why is it on the low? Because if you get it while wearing a mask, you're not getting a large dose of it. It's a small amount of virus that's getting through. So it's making you slightly less sick rather than you having a face-to-face conversation with somebody who's asymptomatic and they're just bombarding you with virus at the same time, and your body can't get completely overwhelmed. That's not happening anymore for the most part, and that's good news. But we've got a long road ahead of us, and use your brain and wear a mask, sanitize your hands, and you'll be all right.